All right, everybody. So while I can see some of the virtues of both schools of thought, I really believe there's a big downfall with the conservation attitude and the underlying belief that nature is primarily a resource for us as humans to use for our economic endeavors. It's pretty obvious that when this attitude is fueling our business and governmental policies, that we inevitably end up on the edge, and in so many ways are already on the edge of ecosystem destruction and collapse. This anthropocentric worldview has gotten us into so much trouble, and it's going to continue to do so, in my opinion. On the other hand, the preservationist attitude towards our wild areas and nature itself sees the intrinsic value of nature well beyond the economic benefits that it can provide us human beings. I would venture to say that it takes a certain level of spiritual connection and a strong level of humility to adopt this view, where we as humans are just part of the complex biodiversity, part of the web of life. We didn't create the web of life, we're part of it on this earth. And if we see our human existence as sacred and all the elements of the ecosystem and the services that they provide is vital to our existence, then we automatically take care of those things, and the protection would be a great priority, not just for this current generation, but for all generations to come. So all that being said, preservation to me reigns superior to conservation, as it shows a deeper paradigm shift from which we can design all of our human systems from. There are a number of places that I would say that we could use the wise management philosophy from the conservationist thinking, but I also greatly believe that there are so many wild zones on this planet that for the most part just need to be left alone and off limits to any kind of exploitative economic practices that would threaten these wild places. And to me, that shift in attitude is one of the most important things that we need at this point in time, more than ever. So I like 90% preservationist, 10% conservationist. I do think that there's room for those things, but if the question kind of asks us like which one do you choose more? So obviously preservation, though conservation I do think there has some positive attributes that can be used for certain areas of the earth, but not as an overarching umbrella paradigm or value system that we're basing the majority of our choices off of, especially at this point in time when there's so much dire ecological problems that we need a huge shift away from the thinking about humans as the center of life on earth, and really kind of put ourselves more on the web of life and really honor the intelligence of nature and nature's design. Okay, cool. That's my thoughts. Thanks.